Hey guys, and welcome back to today's NBA video play of the day. For more pick content, head on over to our main website, stumpthespread.com, which I'll link in the video description. Also, for more pick video content, you can head on over to our main channel and check out our NBA video play of the day, and also click that subscribe button. So heading into today's video, talking about a matchup over in the Western Conference as the Houston Rockets continue their series here against the San Antonio Spurs. Been a very interesting series thus far with both teams picking up 2 wins thus far to have the series currently sit at 2-2. In their last outing, the Houston Rockets looked great on the offensive side of the ball as they went on to outscore the Spurs by a final of 125 to 104. That was the highest total score of the series thus far, with the total reaching 229 points. Actually, in 3 out of the 4 games thus far, the winning team has been able to score over 120 points. And the over in those games hit every single time. The only game that we didn't get that was in Game 3, where the Rockets fell to the San Antonio Spurs by a final of 92 to 103. But the Houston Rockets, in their 2 wins, and that came all the way back in Game 1, where they put up 126 points on the road against the Spurs, and also in their last one where they put up 125 points. But then in those 2 losses, the Houston Rockets looked completely different on the offensive side of the ball, scoring just 96 points and 92 points. So the Rockets have been a bit up and down, and that's not all that surprising considering the fact that Houston is a team that relies tremendously on the three-point shot. If they're not hitting their three-pointers, it's tough getting into those higher scoring numbers. But on the year, the Houston Rockets rank 2nd in the NBA in scoring, putting up 115.3 points per game compared to 26th in total defense. While the San Antonio Spurs were a bit more balanced as a squad, ranking 14th in basketball in scoring average, putting up 105.3 points per game, compared to 2nd in the NBA in total defense, giving up just 98.1 points. This series has been played more in the mindset of how Houston typically likes to play, but that doesn't mean that the Spurs haven't had success in some of these games. You know, they've shown that they can put up very strong numbers on the offensive side of the ball themselves as well, but they also have a bit better of a defense that they can lean on in some of these outings. So if you just add up what these teams average during the regular season, you get over 220 points. Right now in this game, we have the over-under set at 214.5 points. Like I said, in 3 out of the 4 games, we've seen the winning team score over 120 points, and if that's going to be the case again today, then this over would seem like a pretty safe bet. Even in some of these games where they've been complete blowouts with the losing team not even able to eclipse 100 points, the winning team has been able to score so many points that we've been able to hit the over in that manner. The Spurs, in their 2 games at home, the over hit both times. As in Game 1, the Spurs lost 99 to 126, but then in Game 2 completely turned the tables on the Rockets, winning by a final of 121 to 96. In their last outing in this series, the Spurs spread the ball around to a bunch of different guys, but you know, they had their issues on the defensive end. Their starters were led by Leonard and Aldridge, who each had 16 points. They're going to need a lot better performance out of their starters today, but even with their 2 top scorers in the starting lineup only scoring 16 points. And then outside of that, you had Gasol with 8 points, Murray with 8 points, and Green with 3 points. Even with that, the Spurs were still able to get over 100 points, putting up 104. Off the bench, Simmons was able to notch 17 points, and Mills was able to notch 10 points as well to round things out there. The Houston Rockets were hot on the offensive side of the ball. They got great production both from their bench and their starters. James Harden led the way with 28 points on an efficient 10 of 18 shooting. Other starters that were able to score pretty well were Ariza put up 16, Anderson 13, and then off the bench you had guys like Gordon scored 22, Lou Williams scored 13, and Brown also scored 11 points. So the Rockets had some great offensive performances in their last outing. This has been one of those series that it's kind of been tough to find any specific pattern to the results we've been seeing, just in terms of who's been winning straight up. It's been very helter-skelter, and we haven't had any competitive games thus far, with all the final scores, the winner pulling away and winning by double digits. The one thing that we have seen more often is the over hitting comfortably. So heading into today's pick video, we are going to take the over, taking over 214.5 points here as our play of the day. And again, guys, for more pick video content, be sure to check out our YouTube channel, check out our MLB video play of the day. Click that subscribe button for more, and also you can head on over to our main website, stumpthespread.com, to access our daily free play, as well as all of our top confidence premium bets, and I'll throw a link to stumpthespread.com down in the video description. So thanks for stopping on in, guys, and we hope to see you in future videos. Bye.